I've been in love big for a little bit of time, attending TTU, and I've been missing you and working for a friend of mine. How was the stockyards? Did he finally steal your heart? Buying rounds, and I heard that you've been down and out. Meanwhile, I've been spending.
Whew, man. Well, you gotta love public land and all the interruptions and extra fun activities that it provides while you're trying to film a video, right? And you also get to your favorite shooting spot, and there's like a meth lab set up, and then you gotta move. You know, you gotta love that too. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Glad to have you as always. I can't believe we're saying this. We're filming the first turkey hunting, turkey season video of the 2025 playlist. Can't believe it. We're back out here, and nothing gets me fired up, and probably you guys too, any more than filming a pattern video, getting the old shotgun back out, slinging some lead or TSS, you know, whatever your flavor is there. But we are back out here testing the all-new CNH Precision Hunter Max. Probably the first YouTube channel, I would say, hopefully, with this hands-on. They just launched it at SHOT Show 2025, and it's a red dot geared specifically towards wing shooting, turkey hunting, something where you need precision. And it's camouflage, multiple reticles, crazy long battery life, and of course waterproof for the spring season. But we've got it topped on, of course, the tried and true Mr. Steve down here. If you guys are familiar with the channel at all, you guys have seen me hunt, take birds, pattern Steve before. 301 20 gauge. We're also going to be checking out the pawn shop turkey gun. He's back here as well, just to make sure that CNH red dot, which is the comp optic, make sure that is on from last season. It kicked butt last year. That 3.5 candlestick full of TSS was nuts. You know, obviously kind of overkill, but hey, that was the pawn shop gun. But now we're going to be patterning this with some Foxtrot today. We got Steve mounted with the CNH Hunter Max. We're going to be obviously sighting in with just some standard federal dove load here, just some heavy dove at, I would say, this target behind me is at about, whoops, I'm not a weatherman, that's about 15 yards out there. So about 13, 14, 15 yards, whatever you want to do there, will get you on paper. You'll be able to dial in that red dot without wasting the expensive TSS. So today we're going to be shooting some, if I can dig it out here, we're going to be shooting some Foxtrot number 9s, 1 5/8 ounce, through 2 chokes through Steve. So we've got the Anaconda 570 and the Rectifier 560. And but like I said before that, we got to get this red dot on paper. So let's do that. Let's get it sighted in, and let's see what it does on paper. All right, guys, so to start this off, we're going to be using just some factory loaded federal. This is a 20 gauge ounce, just 1 ounce of age, just some heavy dove load. It's going to save you a bunch of money. We preach this all the time on the channel. Save you a bunch of money to put this on paper and not waste expensive turkey loads. So again, this is the Stevens, aka Mr. Steve. He is rocking the all-new CNH Hunter Max. Got an EGW base, and this thing hopefully is going to be ready to rock and roll here shortly. So I'm going to go ahead and get the first shell on paper, see where we're at. We're about 15 yards, and let's see what she does here. All right. We are definitely low and to the right. Definitely majority of the patterns right here. Super tight, I like that, nothing crazy. Now this is the Anaconda 570 as well, so I'm going to be doing a couple different chokes, but that is low and to the right. So we're going to hold here and go down. Let's see exactly where we need to be. All right, guys, made the adjustment. Now let's go ahead and see exactly where we're at again on paper. Same target, just some bird shot number 7, or I'm sorry, number 8. Got the dot turned down so we can see good. All right, let's see if we're still low. Yep, we are still low right. Make a few more adjustments. All right, last adjustment, hopefully. Bottom target. Oh, mercy. That was disgusting. That was disgusting, dude. That, my friends, is what you want to see. That is, bar none, absolutely sighted in. Really good uniformity, even around the square. Just absolutely center punched it. Now, I may make one more adjustment up and left, maybe. So before we go throwing some TSS down there, we are going to be shooting one more bird shot with the Anaconda 570 at 28 yards. So it should give us an idea if there's any variance now that we've got a rough zero. Just to confirm, because like I said, it can always change, guys, between TSS and different chokes, different loads. It can always change a little bit out at 40. So let's go ahead and see exactly what she's doing here to get a rough idea. Felt really good about that one. The bulk of my pattern right here. Got a good core, and I know this is kind of roughed in, guys, but like I said, you're just trying to save some money on some TSS with some bird shot. So point of aim here, 28 yards, pretty much 30. Right in here, looking good. So let's go ahead and double check the pawn shop turkey gun real quick, and then we'll be slinging them over there at 40. Let's go. Pawn shop turkey gun, some pheasant load, just regular, nothing special. Go ahead and get our dot where we can see, but nothing crazy. Oh, this is a big old girl compared to old Steve, boy. See what she does here. After a season of travel and 4 birds, let's see what she looks like. Looks like she's on for the most part, but definitely to the left a hair, but I think we're going to go ahead and shoot some TSS and see, just to verify. So bulk of the pattern, obviously, right here. Could have just been me, like literally a 1/4 inch. So let's rock with that, see what's going on with the our guns at range, okay? Well, here we go. First TSS of the day. We're going to be opening the Foxtrot Bryce Hensley. This is the Crusher 9s, and this is a 1 5/8 number 9 shot in a 3-inch, going about 12 hundo feet per second. This is out of Steve, the all-new Hunter Max optic, CNH, and then a Anaconda 570 gas over constriction. Really cool combo. Let's see how she likes it. Whew. And I can tell from here that the Birchwood Casey still does not work. What do we got? All right. Really good consistent pattern. If anything, my core's a little low. So we're gonna be shooting a rectifier 560, same gun, Steve, Foxtrot, 1 5/8, number 9, 40 yards. Which definitely could be expected after getting on out to range. So we're gonna leave the windage, but we're gonna do the elevation just a little bit. And that's all she wrote on that. So this is the rectifier 560, about 10 thou more open. Of course, that 570 is a little bit deceiving because it's gas over constriction, so not a true constriction design. But this is the Crusher 9s, 1 5/8 number 9s, 1200 feet per second, out of Steve. Again, rectifier 560 at 40 yards. Golly bum. Definitely more of a uniform pattern where we wanted it up. A little bit to the right. But I like it. I mean, definitely a dead turkey. Let's see exactly what we're looking at on the backer. Yeah, so definitely the bulk was more right here. If I could draw a 10-inch circle, that's what you'd be looking at. Let's get you more this way. Definitely more up where we wanted it, so made that final adjustment of a few clicks up, and I think we are good to go now. Yeah, I like it. Definitely consistent, good load from Foxtrot, and definitely a smoked turkey. If I was going to shoot the 560, maybe move it over to the left a little bit. But let's go ahead and see some 12 gauge offerings now. All right, guys, 12 gauge load out of the pawn shop gun. This is an Indian Creek 690. Actually, shout out to Bryce. He's the one that sent that out last year to the channel. C&H Comp Red Dot. This is a big 3.5 ounce, I'm sorry, a 3.5 inch stick of punishment. This is 2.5 ounces, an 8x9 duplex. Bryce Hensley Foxtrot green shell. I don't know if I've ever shot an 8x9. So let's see if she still got it and see how bad this thing still kicks. Yeah, not too bad. That's nasty. That is nasty. All right, guys, there you go. Pawn shop turkey gun still got it. Actually, a really consistent load. Definitely not going to touch the red dot at this point. Looks freaking hellacious on paper. The 835 pawn shop, 3.5 inch candlestick, 8x9 duplex. You get the majority of the 9s, the little bit more payload of the 8s, and man, that's just absolutely filthy. Let's go ahead and see the pattern on the backer. And yeah, that is insano. Get you a better look there. That is absolutely destroyed. Back of the target as well. Just completely centered up. Looks super good. Sorry. There you go. Just completely centered up. What a nasty load. Next, we're going to be shooting same gun, pawn shop turkey gun, Indian Creek 690, same choke, same company, Foxtrot, except this one is the straight 9. So this was a load that we shot last year. And let's get it set up and let's get after it. Just sign me up for some more pain today, baby. 3.5 inch Annihilator. This is the straight 9s red shell by Foxtrot. 2.5 ounces of pure dead turkey. Holy schnot, that was a good Birchwood Casey. Holy shamolies. Golly, dude. So, out of my estimate here, we didn't just kill that turkey, his soul left his body when that trigger dropped. So, really consistent core right here. Obviously, I mean, this is an old school Birchwood, so it actually shows you the pattern. But if anything, if I was aiming right here, I would bump that up just a hair. I mean, everything else looks freaking fantastic. Again, Foxtrot ammo. Bryce Hensley loaded the full out of that shell. And here's the backer paper. Just absolutely devastating in a 10-inch circle. If I had one to draw for you. But you can see that's just absolutely waylaid. I mean, that is... The turkey evaporated. I mean, the turkey is straight up devastatingly dead. Aiming right for the wattles as always. All right, guys, so we just got finished shooting the Foxtrot ammo out of the pawn shop gun, and Steve with the new red dot. Very impressed with the new C&H Precision Hunter Max. I like it. The big window, even compared to their comp sight, which is on the pawn shop build, I really like the Hunter Max, it being camouflage, the multiple reticles, you know, similar battery life, waterproof as well, but it's built for and made by hunters like you and me. So really cool. If you want to check that out, I have the link in the description below. But without all that, let's go ahead and go over these patterns. Foxtrot ammo, Bryce Hensley. Let's check it out. All right, guys, Foxtrot ammo, Bryce Hensley. This was the first shot out of Steve. Now, I will preface this, both guns were clean bore after hunting with them all season and being dirty. So I gave them one, you know, pull through of the bore snake just for reference. Some guys, you know, have a difference of patterning a dirty gun, patterning a clean bore. So these were clean bore shots up until obviously they were shot. So this was the first shot out of Steve here. the 301, the famous Stevens. This is the 570 20 gauge Foxtrot 3-inch ounce and 5/8 number 9, about 1200 feet per second. This was the result. A little bit low, still a really great pattern, just a little low, so we knew that to make the adjustment. There you can see the reverse side, hopefully. But number 9 Foxtrot, really good load. Just wait till you see the adjustment. This is the second choke. This is the 560 rectifier 301 20 gauge Foxtrot 3-inch ounce and 5/8. Same load, different choke. A little bit more low into the right, so that's what we were seeing while we were putting it on at super close range. So low right. So if I was going to use this 560, a more open pattern that you guys saw on the backer, I would definitely go up and left, get it more centered to the wattles. Again, really nice killing pattern here, nothing crazy nuclear, but I think in this particular load I do like the Anaconda 570. Moving on to the pawn shop gun, was absolutely stupid. You just doesn't get much better than that, guys, honestly. Well, obviously in the 12 gauge, a lot more shot, a lot more payload, a lot more energy, but just completely centered up, aiming right here at the wattles. The 8x9 duplex might be a very strong contender in the pawn shop gun this year. All right, guys, so here you go. The pawn shop gun, just complete devastation, destruction, soul snatching load of a shotgun shell from Foxtrot. That's the pawn shop gun. I'm sorry, I meant to say earlier, that was the Indian Creek 690 is the only 12 gauge choke we're shooting out of the pawn shop gun. Again, Bryce Hensley sent me that out of his collection. It was such a great load in that overboard barrel. But you can see a little bit low, if anything at all. Of course, my point of aim was directly on for the wattles. Plenty of kill shots in the head, neck, vital area. But again, if I was going to hunt with this, which I did last year, I would bump it up maybe 1 to 2 clicks. Just go up with that load. Just a crazy good patterning shotgun shell. Now here is some post adjustment shots I always recommend. There's a difference in patterning a gun and sighting in a gun. So if you're going to be doing any kind of hunting, taking birds in real life other than paper, make sure you make your final adjustments to get it on to where you're going to be aiming. But so this is the adjustment out of the pawn shop gun for the Annihilator 9s. Bumped it up just a little bit, and I've got plenty of hits, you know, more up, centered in the head, neck, and brain area after aiming to the wattle. So he just is not going to live out of that. And then also the post adjustment for the 301 Stevens, the Crusher 9s, you can see, bump that pattern up just a little bit, and it is absolutely dialed in now. Just Foxtrot, just a crazy good shotgun shell, just a great owner. Bryce, what a great guy, and just some killer ammo. Well, there you have it, guys. Another pattern video in the books. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to go check out anything I shot today, shoot Foxtrot Ammo a DM. I'll put it right here. Shoot me a message. I'll get you in touch with Bryce. Great guy. He will custom load you something. He's got plenty of loads on the website, and they're in stock right now. So if you need something, shoot him a message. Let him know you saw the video. And we've got another pattern video coming later, so you don't want to miss it. I'm not going to announce anything right now, but you guys will see it. Some awesome loads, similar setups, maybe the same spot. We don't know. We'll see when the video gets here, guys. But as always, enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, send me a comment. Let me know you saw it. Let me know your setup and what you're running this turkey season. So let's get fired up, man. Get your stuff out, go pattern, get it on paper, or it didn't happen, and we'll catch you on the next one.